everybody. Welcome back to You Bet You're Lucky, the only podcast that talks about all the game shows from all around the world. I, of course, am Junior Seller. I'm here with my co-host with the mo-host, Caprice Whittington.
Hey, it's me, Caprice Whittington. Happy to see ya.
Hey, Caprice, how was your weekend?
It was fantastic.
I bet it was. What'd you win?
I won some sincere quality time with my family, my kids.
And you're out of time for that answer, but thank you very much for playing, Caprice. All right, well, today's a big day. We've got quite the guest.
Oh,
We do. We've got the winner of European Jeopardy.
No.
It's true. It's European, so it's got like the punctuation at the beginning too.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
That's incredible.
Anyway, he also does some other stuff. Welcome to the game show podcast, You Bet You're Lucky. It's Nigel Cogburn. Welcome, Nigel.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's really cool to be here. I've never been on a podcast before. Where are the cameras?
There are no cameras.
No cameras.
No cameras.
Hey.
This is a podcast.
It's just for sounding good, not looking good.
That's right. We sound great.
Look horrible.
Yes. It's known fact. Caprice's face has stopped many a bus.
Many a bus. Literally. I've been hit in the face with a bus a lot of different times. But it never affected my voice.
That's right. It's a wonder he's even still alive.
I expect to have a nightmare this evening myself.
That's right.
And I don't sleep.
Ooh, you don't sleep.
Doesn't sleep.
Doesn't sleep. Tell.
Wow.
I did all my sleeping in my 20s.
You did all your sleeping in your 20s.
I'm done.
Did the fact that you do not sleep, did that help you with your game show winning?
I think so. It's like I my knowledge expands because my brain's so awake now. Like I think I tap into things I didn't even know I knew.
Ooh, he's tapping in.
He's like a mad scientist
It's a
on
mad
himself.
Scientist. And how did you get to be on European Jeopardy?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be on, but I was like walking by this studio where they were filming, and there's this guy going, "You, what are you doing right now?" I
A
was
real
like,
nervous looking guy.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, nothing really, I'm just walking." He's like, "Could you walk in here and answer some questions?" I'm like, "Oh, sure." Like,
Sounds like a sting.
I've been involved in those before.
You have.
You never admit guilt.
That's right. Never admit guilt and don't look anybody straight in the eye.
Never.
Anyway, back to your story.
I say, like, somebody, like, they had a contestant, didn't show. Like, we need somebody. They just randomly grabbed me off the street and say, "Here."
Can't have a game show without a contestant, Caprice.
No, you cannot. We can have game shows without a host, though.
That's true.
We'll have 3 contestants, but they only had 2, so I was like a third one.
Lucky number 3.
Lucky number 3.
I felt very lucky.
And it turns out you were.
I won things.
Can you tell us the names of the categories you played on European Jeopardy that day?
Categories I didn't expect to know things about was feminine hygiene. Was one of the categories.
Turns out you know a lot about feminine hygiene, huh?
I do. I stumbled across a few things along the way. Another category was rhinoceroses and their young.
Right. That is
It's
one
a
of
big
the,
European thing is the rhinos.
That's a popular category for Europeans.
It was little known fact. European history, 87% of that class that I took in college 4 times was about rhinos and their young.
That's right. They come out horn first.
Horn first.
Horn first.
And they eat every third one.
Every third rhino that comes out of their mom.
Unlucky number 3.
Unlucky number 3. That's so different from you.
Yeah, so it was a cool experience. I actually got all the answers right when it was my turn to answer.
Every single. Now you say turn, so you didn't buzz in. It's just they went by. Europe does it a little differently. Does it say, "Oh yeah, hey Nigel, it's your turn to answer this question"?
And if you're right, you get points, and if you're wrong, you lose points. And there's the next person, and they got shitty questions. I got all the easy ones apparently.
Wow. Now tell me something. Since it was in Europe, did you have to answer in the form of question?
We had to actually answer in the form of interpretive dance.
Oh. Caprice, that was the other subject you took 3 times in college. It
3
failed.
times in college and failed. Interpretive dance.
Unlucky number 3.
Unlucky number 3. Little known fact. I'm not good at interpretive dance.
Well known.
So I think part of my luck was I didn't understand some of the questions, but my dance was the right answer.
Oh, so you were improvising. Is that it?
I suppose I just started dancing like whatever came to mind. So yeah,
Yeah.
I was interpretive, improvised dancing, and got the right answers, and all of my were correct. I won.
And he broke all the records.
I did see that. It did say Nigel Cogburn broke all the records for European Jeopardy.
They actually cancelled the show after mine. They're like, we can't even go on anymore. There's no point.
Wow.
Why would they?
He drained the bank.
He drained the bank, the European Union Bank.
Drained the European Union Bank.
I think the entire Europe might be shutting down. They can't even run a country properly anymore.
So you essentially caused a European recession by winning European Jeopardy.
Yeah.
And ultimately the downfall of society in general. Congratulations, Nigel.
Good job.
Good job.
Well done. Lucky number 3.
Lucky number 3. But Nigel, we've heard you do some other stuff other than answering every question correctly in the form of interpretive dance.
Oh yeah, I'm also part of a punk rock band. I don't know if that's what you're getting at.
Punk rock band.
Punk rock band.
The only thing I know about punk rock bands are when they're answers to questions from game shows.
Yes. Like most popular punk rock band of the 1970s?
The Ramones.
Hey!
Most popular punk rock band of the 1980s?
The Ramones!
Hey! And?
That was one of the questions was the Jeopardy, and I answered it through interpretive dance. It looked like this.
Wow, he's actually levitating, folks.
That is You know what? If I had done this in one of my interpretive dance classes, I may have passed.
You may have passed, but you did not.
I did not.
That is why you live at home with your parents' bodies.
There were some things we weren't going to talk about, remember?
I'm sorry. I neglected to realize that we were still recording.
Yeah. My parents and nobodies.
That's right. That's what I meant to say. We will cut this out in post.
Yeah. Nigel, what did you do with all your winnings?
Oh, when I came to the US I came here to get my band going, they took them at the check-in.
They took them all at the check-in, you say?
They took all my winnings at the check-in to the United States. They said, we have to take this. You have to declare it. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, can I say fuck on it?
You can say fuck on this podcast.
We can say fuck.
That's
that's the 3rd time I've ever said that.
That's true. Lucky number 3.
Hey.
But yeah, they took all my things. I didn't know how to declare it properly, so I took all my winnings. I had to start over here, and I tried to get on US Jeopardy, but I didn't make it.
Speaking of money, we got to pay some bills, Caprice.
Oh, yes.
Why don't you go ahead and talk about our sponsor for today, Sateen Swimsuit Showers.
Wow, Sateen Swimsuit Showers. Thanks for throwing that over to me. I appreciate that one.
Absolutely.
You know, we all shower.
Well, some of us do.
We all bathe at some point.
That's right.
Even, we were talking before the show, Nigel kind of dabbles in bathing sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And not all of us feel comfortable with our own bodies.
That's true.
Not all of us feel, daring enough to bathe au natural.
I've broken all the mirrors in my house, so I never see myself naked.
See? And so, Sateen, what he's done is he has created a swimsuit to wear in the shower.
A swimsuit for the shower.
Now, he thought that calling it Sateen's shower swimsuits would just be too predictable.
Right.
So Sateen, in his infinite wisdom, went the opposite way. He mixed things up.
Mixed it up.
He went Sateen's shower swimsuit.
Right.
Shower swimsuit. And then it was just too long.
It was just too long.
Way
so they
too
had to
long.
cut some of those words out.
So then he just went with Sateen swimsuit showers.
Sateen swimsuit showers, the best swimsuits for your shower needs.
Exactly. Nigel, you're actually wearing one right now.
I am. I thought I should probably wear clothing.
Yes, we do appreciate that here because
much appreciated.
there are no cameras, but there are eyeballs.
That's right.
And
Much like my own nudity, I don't like to see anybody else nude either.
So I was outside your studio, and there's this guy with it's like a hot dog cart, but it was a swimsuit shower cart.
Yeah, that's Satine.
That's Satine. He's
Oh
out there
shit,
right now.
that was
Yeah.
Satine himself.
He
That's
sets
right.
up right outside the
Yeah,
studios.
so I was like, I'll take 2, please.
You took 2 right there. That'll make his year.
He's done. He'll probably pack up and go home now.
He's probably not there right now, Satine. Good dude.
Hey, real quick, why'd you get 2?
Oh, I like to wear one and then take it off and feel like I'm naked. So I have 2 on, then take one off, and it's like I'm naked, but I'm not.
It's tricking yourself.
Lucky number 2.
Lucky number 2. All right, back to the podcast. So, what are some other game shows you hope to be on in the future? Accidentally, of course.
Oh, I always want to do the one about lying. Like, what's the one? It's like you have to I don't know the name of things, but it's one where like 2 people are lying, but one of them is really that person.
Oh, yes.
That
Police lineup.
Police Lineup.
Yeah,
One
that
of my
one. I always-
favorite game shows.
I've been on police lineups many times, but I'm like, I wish this was a game show. Then I discovered that it was.
That's right. Secret cameras at every police station. Little known fact.
Yep, 100%.
And it feeds right into a live feed of Police Lineup, the game show.
Yes. The fun thing is when you accidentally find out you are on the show.
That's right.
It's happened to me 3 times.
Grand prize, your freedom.
Yes.
There is no second place.
No.
So I hope to get on that one day.
And do you hope to write a punk song about a game show sometime?
Oh, I write punk songs about everything. I'll write a punk song about the podcast later.
You'll write a punk song about this?
Whoa.
Can Caprice interpretive dance for the video?
I think it'd be a brilliant idea. I actually, I'm a interpretive dance coach as well, so I can probably coach you through it.
Perhaps you could get your honorary degree in interpretive dance, finally.
You know that was a touchy subject. I thought we agreed not to talk about that.
I forgot once again. I will cut this out.
Okay.
Nobody will hear this portion of the podcast.
Great.
And record.
Yeah. So no interpretive dance.
No interpretive dance.
So tell us more about your punk band.
Oh, Skinny the Cat. We're a punk band from Europe, and 3 of my bandmates died recently, and I started over with 2 new ones.
Fantastic.
Wow. Yes. Wait, which part were you fantastic about? The dead people or the live new people?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's great. So what the old bandmates? Who were they? What happened?
Oh, I had my bandmates. I had Sweet Cheeks. He was a curious sort, and he died in the woods by getting squished by a tree. Trevor was my guitar player. He souped up his amp and vaporized himself in the middle of a show. And my drummer, Brutal, he got mistaken for a pinata.
That happens to the best of us.
Yes. It's happened to me 2 times.
I
2
mean,
times.
I
Waiting
feel
for lucky
like-
number 3.
I mean, if you go through like the history of punk rock bands, they all have a story, right? They all have crazy things happen. So it doesn't feel so crazy that my 3 bandmates died.
No, that's
No,
why-
my new bandmates, they think I had something to do with it. So they're kind of edgy around me, a little like antsy around me, like, oh shit, am I next? But it's not like my thing to make my bandmates die.
Just a happy accident.
Happy accidents happen.
And who are? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I wrote songs about it, so they're like immortalized in punk rock history.
You monetized their death. Congratulations.
Hey. You know, if you can't monetize somebody's death, what can you do?
What can you do?
Nothing.
You can take what you like.
Hey!
Catchphrase for today.
Catchphrase.
Take what you like.
Take what you like.
Take what you like.
Take what you
Tell
like.
us about these 2 new band members.
Oh, I've got Billy Nightmare. He's from West Virginia, and his family mysteriously died. There's a lot of death in punk rock.
A lot of death in punk.
A
Awful
lot of
dark.
mysterious death.
A lot of mysterious. It's probably why they all wear so much black.
That could be.
And then there's Bon Mike. He's a bass guitar player. Like when he first came to me, he's like, I play the 1-string bass. I was like, oh, you need to play all 4. But then I've come to realize that 1 is actually good enough.
1 is good enough, much like the amount of testicles you have. Isn't that right, Caprice?
There were some things we weren't going to talk about.
I'm sorry. We're going to cut that right out.
Did you just throw away the list of things that I said I don't feel comfortable talking about?
I may have accidentally put things that you were comfortable talking about at the top of that list.
Did you? It seems like you just highlighted all the things I said I don't want to talk about these things.
I did. I highlighted them all just to remember not to talk about them, but then I did. And record.
Okay. Yeah. I have 2 testicles.
2 testicles. Well, it's been wonderful meeting you, Nigel, European champion of Jeopardy, destroyer of worlds, punk band, and swimsuit shower wearer.
Possible mysterious murderer as well.
Possible. I mean,
Possible.
anything's possible.
Hey, anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
That's something I really didn't want to talk about. I mean, I wish you wouldn't bring that up. It's like a sensitive subject. We start talking about the deaths, I can like gloss over it. But if you start really getting into it, I'd rather we don't talk about it. It's on my list of things not to talk about.
Would you like me to cut that out?
Would you please cut that out of the podcast altogether?
And record. Ha ha ha! What a great time! And nobody's murdered anybody.
Not mysteriously or unmysteriously.
That's all the time we have for You Bet You're Lucky. Join us next time. I have been Junior Seller.
I've been Caprice Whittington.
And
I've been Nigel Cogburn of Skinny the Cat. Come see us and like us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
Skinning the Cat on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Check them out.
take what you like. Good night, everybody.
Good night.